Any difficulties with any of the assignments? Nothing yet? Hawaii, you just want food? That's one of the things with COVID. I can tell you that I have not been able to taste anything. Like my husband purposely burnt a steak last night. A piece of a steak, not the whole steak, a piece of a steak, because he did not believe me that I didn't taste anything. And I said, other than the way that it looks, which you could obviously tell that it was burnt, and the way that it chewed, because it was like chewing on the sole of a shoe, I could not taste anything. So I have heard that that comes back eventually. And I've got a friend who had it 6 months ago, like last October, she got COVID, and she still has not been able to taste anything. So I'm hoping that it comes back. All right. That being said, a couple of important things that I need to share with you. We have gotten really lax about keeping in contact. So it is important that you drop me a email, message, something on the Google Classroom to let me know that what you are working on and how things are going, because that is what I have to use for your attendance record. If you do not attend, then the state of Michigan does not think that you are working on classes, and all of your hard work will not count. So, something easy. Hey, I'm working on a food digestive project in my science class. Something as simple as that counts as attendance. That way I know that you are working on your classes. The other thing is probationary letters were supposed to go out last week for anyone that was not on track for passing their core classes for the semester. Because I was out and other people could not access your reports and assignments. I didn't want to turn that over to someone else and have them sabotage you. I wanted to make sure that you were kept honest. So I will be going through your current grades, and probationary letters will be sent out tomorrow to anyone who is not on track to pass their core classes. That being said, if you are not on track to pass your core classes, it is quite possible that you will not be promoted on to the next class, or the next grade level, first of all. Second of all, the option of you being a virtual Viking next fall is probably going to be withdrawn from an option for you. So keep that in mind. You have to make sure that you are passing your classes, obviously, to be promoted onto the next class. I can't send you on to learn how to spell words if you don't know your ABCs. That's kind of like a cliche in kindergarten level, but you get what I'm getting at. So probationary letters will be sent out tomorrow to anyone who is not passing their core classes. The other thing, end of the semester is April 1st. April 1st is when we cut off the quarter 3 grading period. Then the following week is spring break. You are not obligated to do any assignments during spring break. You get your spring break just like in-person people. If you are behind, I would recommend that you use that time to try to catch up on classes, but you will not have new assignments that are due during that time. So you would be able to enjoy your spring break like others. And then I will not be available during spring break. So if you can send me an email, but I probably will not get them because we are hopefully, if I'm feeling better, going to be going out of town. So we will be gone during that time. But you can send an email. I can get to you when I return in person on April, whatever it is, 10th or something. We are going to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, Braxton. Never been there. We're going to go with our neighbors, our next door neighbors, and they have 3 little girls, 9, 7, and 4. And then, of course, Christopher is 6. So we're going to have 4 kids. So I'm hoping that it'll be a nice time. We're renting a house, so that should save on food, so we can cook inside. And but a lot of things that we're planning to do. So hopefully everything will go good. So anything else for the good of the group? So 4 important things that we discussed today. It is important that you drop me an email or post something on Google Classroom to let me know what you are working on in your classes. That counts as your weekly attendance. If you did not attend one of the Google Meets, you need to do that twice a week. It's real quick. I mean, it's not a big deal. So, don't fret about it. Just please do it so that the state of Michigan counts all of your hard work as your classes. Number 2, if you are not on track for passing your core classes, probationary letters will be sent out tomorrow on Friday, the 26th. Probationary letters will be going out to anyone who is not on track for passing their core classes for the marking period. If you receive one of those letters, you will be put on probation. You will need to try to catch up with your classwork so that you pass your class. If you do not pass your class, it is quite possible that you will not be promoted to the next grade level. And the option for you to remain a virtual Viking in the fall will not be an option for you. So it is important that you try to catch up with your classes and you pass them. I can always reset assignments if you've got one that you don't like or you think that it looks terrible. You are able to redo it, start over, anything like that, so that you can get a better grade. The end of the semester is April 1st. And on April 1st, I will be pulling your current grades. That will be your quarter 3 grade. Your quarter 3 grade is it gives you an opportunity to catch up before the end of the school year, obviously. So if you're not happy with that grade, and most of you, in fact, all of you, I think, your parents receive a weekly update of your current progress. So it should not be a shock if you are not passing. And then the last thing is you are not obligated to complete any work during spring break. Spring break is April 4th through the 10th or something like that, whatever that first week in April is. If you are behind, I would suggest using that time to catch up with your assignments and your coursework, but there will not be any new assignments that are given to you at that time. So any assignments you have will be counted to catch up or put you ahead, but you will not have any new assignments assigned to you during that time. So Braxton, yeah, I can take a look at it. Your blog project. Yeah, I can take a look at it. Yeah, I'm obviously today is my first day back, so I'm playing catch up, trying to catch up with all your grading. I did do some of it while I was out, even though I wasn't supposed to. Don't tell anybody. So I don't have anything else to share with you. Do you have any questions for me? Catching up on any assignments? Addison, yes, I had COVID. I was really sick. In fact, this past Sunday was the first day that I even could get up out of bed for more than just to refill my water bottle and go back to bed. So, Blake, you have 4 projects. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did work on it, you guys. I really did. It just, I would not wish this COVID on anybody. I was telling the friends at the beginning of the meeting that I still can't taste anything and still a little congested, extremely wore out. Like the alarm went off this morning and I thought, holy moly, There's no way on earth I can get up out of bed. But because I missed you guys and I got to see you, and I really did miss you guys. I really did. And I felt terrible. I said, well, can't I just help my kids? And they said no, because I guess if I didn't have the symptoms, I could have helped you. But because I was so sick and I did have the symptoms, I couldn't help you. I don't know. Didn't make any sense. But anyways, I'm back. I missed you. You're here. I can help you. Reach out once a week. Drop me an email. Let me know what you're working on. And I am negative now. Actually, I could have came back to work on Tuesday, this past Tuesday, but I still was not 100%. So yeah, couldn't come back. I just couldn't do it yet. So I have nothing else. Elmo song. What Elmo song? Are you talking about the Barney song? Addison, you find the Elmo song and share it. I love you too, Addison. I don't know what Elmo song you're talking about. Oh, Barney song. I have nothing else. If you have nothing else, you are free to log off. Let's stop recording. And